Taurus, what's good? I'm your wild and free high priest. This message is for the Taurus Sun Rising Collective. Regardless of your natal placement, you may have been guided to this reading. I suggest that you take only what resonates and leave the rest to the rest. Hit like if the message resonates along the way. Thank you for being here. I honor you, our energetic exchange. Ever so grateful to connect. I ask our guides of the highest, most brilliant, divine white light protect me, you, and us as I channel and interpret for your Taurus, Taurian divine. So I know am I late? I've been getting a lot of paradoxical messages about relativity, but timing is crucial for you. It is Mercury's day. We have 10 to 11 minutes in this Saturnian hour. And then we will go into the Jupiter hour. What does it all mean? It may mean something for you, Taurus. Perhaps the overall message of day to day, hour by hour. You have the overall vibration quality of the Knight of Discs, the Knight of Pentacles, which is attuned to Virgoan energy, okay, and that's the South Node currently. So the moon in Taurus was the first quarter moon over this past weekend. A lot of symbolism when it comes to water and it's what it provides. Your horoscope asks or guides you to remove yourself from the perspectives and conditioning that you have received or taken on or been surrounded by when it comes to your caretakers, like the father and the mother. This is about you separating your true self, your authentic self, from those caretakers to garner movement ahead. It doesn't really matter your age. I mean, it does, but not when it comes to the horoscope. You could be much older and you could be in this vibration, okay, where legacy is transforming in a way where it becomes personal, and is it ultimately personal legacy is beyond the self, okay? But where are you going? What are you studying? What are you looking at? Health, wealth, all of the above. Okay, King Solomon Oracle for end of January for the Taurus Collective. You have card number 11 and 18. A lot of blue. I wore a lot of blue for you. Okay, number 11. I know I'm really tired, y'all, which is, please forgive me for taking forever for these new moon and Capricorn messages. We are well underway to the full moon in Leo. Flexibility, leniency, compromise, tolerance, forgiveness. If it's a situation, a naive approach, a lack of serious consideration of the problems that face you, tendency to relinquish what you deserve, a tendency to give up on yourself. The situation requires flexibility and compromise. If it's a person, someone who gives up, compromises, easily forgives, and tends to gratify those around them. The advice is it's best to yield or to compromise. Being flexible in the current situation will bring favorable results. Be tolerant and move on. Okay, so there's a lot of Piscean and Virgoan energy in this reading. So you could be involved in situations or relationships of any sort or kind or type with those. And card 18 is satisfaction, progress, and success. Okay. So even though this message, it feels like that you're leaving something behind, something's being taken away from you, it naturally allows you to connect to where you are weightless. So removing like dead wood, dead weight, emotional burdens. Okay. Thank you so much, Taurus. End of January. And so the first quarter moon over the weekend was in your sign, okay? The starborn is your overall quality of energy, unconditional love, agape, okay? All systems. How do they all affect you? We have the storm and the mentor in reverse, and you have the starborn, card number 3. Either you are trying to break away from something or you're trying to have a breakthrough, or both, okay? I would consider breaking away, removing yourself from old formats, perspectives, self-limiting beliefs. And easier said than done, but that's what the work consists of when it comes to the end of January, or the month of January, and what you're stepping into as we approach the full moon in Leo, okay? You have been, this has landed in your lap over the last weekend, okay? First quarter moon in Taurus, breaking through what stands in the way, the starborn of you stepping into the limelight, okay? You moving ahead. The storm, something is happening around you that is outside of your hands and everyone's control. One of the major aspects that I can highlight here for you is that were you ever in control, and perhaps that's what seems to create the burden, is the misconception that there ever was control when it comes to these divine situations, okay? Occurrences 47, the storm. Number 3, the starborn. The challenge is not omitting that all the universe has a play in this, the stars. The mentor, they guide you. The basis of this is that this is card number 6, there are many teachers around you that guide you to your internal light. And there's a tendency to not honor your brilliance, okay? So maybe it's working on that first. There's a message of love. The 4 of coins. Rest from strife. Okay, the 3 of swords is by design, okay? Working with the elements, working with what you have, working to progress, okay? Is it that you can't tolerate it, and so that creates friction, or is it that you know that you have tolerated it too long and you no longer wish to create those situations in your life, so you want to tolerate something new? And it's perception and self-talk, okay? We are looking, wow, the Hangman, okay? Sacrifice, Neptune, Pisces, okay? Give that up. And something very well could be, it could feel like something is giving up on you and being taken away from you. There's a lot of spiritual uprooting and come up. We're gonna look, wow, courage, yes, balance. An end of a karmic era. Who are we looking for? Is it the King of Swords? Okay. That's your significator card in the Egyptian Tarot. Yes. Alternate. I still need to fix this machine because it's falling asleep too early on me. Taurus, don't fall asleep too early on me. Maybe you need to fall asleep earlier, right? Maybe that's the significance here. Okay. So, yes. Oh, Virgo, and it's like you're sandwiched between, as a Hierophant. Okay, you're the level of you, the God conscious aspect of you. Wow. Yes. It's, I just want to show you, like, you are in there's the Temperance Angel. Okay. There's the lightning, which is here, the storm. There's the moon, which is an attribute of Cancer and Pisces. There's the Hierophant. Okay. Jupiterian. What needs to be shown, what should you show the light, shine the light on, okay, that you've been in service of, that you no longer wish to provide to the star, okay, that you must let go. And here you are. Oh, there you are. There you are all along, okay. And yes, again, this is a message about health, concerning health, okay, wellness, and the attributes of health and wellness to your financial success, your wealth, what limits you, your energy, okay. And then here's this Aquarian vibration. It could be Pluto. And then here's that Black Magician, the Devil, card number 15, Saturnian. What keeps you stuck? What keeps you in an energy of fleeting forces? And a lot of it has to do with this alternative loss and gain, okay, which is also attributed to the Aquarian aspect. So it could be like the energy and the people around you are they after you? Are they haunting you? Or are they guides and agents of love? Or are they forces of darkness? Okay. Because there is actually a positive aspect to the energy, despite it being so gloom doom. There are either children, Aquarius and Sagittarius, there's a high form of intelligence and a high form of adventure. Like it's like it's looming, it's coming. The decision is what stands in the way of you taking that on. Okay, you going on the road, you going on, going for it, right? Wow, there are constant messages about the same appointment. Number 4 is a sign of Scorpio, 4 of Swords, okay. Legacies, fruitfulness, spirit communion, the dead, and the partner's money, okay. So legacy, like we said. The 4 of Swords is remorse for past action. Its inner interpretation is determination. Okay, there you go. It seems like what you're attempting to arrive at it's definitely worth the money, okay? It's definitely worth it for you. It's definitely worth it to take that on. But it could be your knowing that there are decisions that keep you in your day-to-day, and all of that has been eliminated to you now, okay? Yes, we have the Sagittarius folk here. It could be a teacher, it could be like a spiritual leader. It could be the difference between having grown up with religious thought and belief, and then coming to in your life now meeting folks of different spiritual pursuits. And it's not so much that there's a difference, it's highlighting the aspect and the aspects that are similar, that there is something to take away from all the aspects of spiritual practice, which I don't know why. That's very, yes, there's a leaving something the way you were doing something, and now how will you accomplish it? How can you do what you do best without asserting the old lifestyle and the old manners, the old behaviors? Six of Wands. It has a lot to do with spirit, meaning it has a lot to do with how you take action, decisions, okay, that affect you as you go, that affect your energy reserves, that affect your mind, okay, that whether they trap or release your heart. Do they speak to you in terms of freedom or liberation, or constriction and entrapment, okay? There's a lot of power in you showing up differently, doing it differently, and having success. Jupiter in Leo, okay? From the dark, from the evil forces that you suppose there are. And in no way am I trying to invalidate that. It's just that I push for you to learn, not just you, Taurus. I push for everyone to learn from the perceived demonic, black magic, dark magic forces, okay? Speaking of, here's the right choice, okay? This is the anti-venom. This is the medicine to black magic, the Lover's card, the right choice, okay? There's a lot of power within you, the dual aspect of you to both have been bad to the bone, and now you're goody good. You're good on your way. Is it really about being so good? It's about you enjoying all aspects of humanity, okay? But also being determined to not allow desire to consume you, okay? But to guide you, the Lovers. See, it's coming fast. Eight of Wands. And you do have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, the Four of Pentacles. Sun in Capricorn. So this is something that you already know, that you've realized recently. And there's a lot to say about energy reserves and power and your money, your wealth, and who you allow. More so, is it really that you allow others to affect you? And that could very well be a message that's tied to that dark magic. And it could be that you can easily thwart or protect yourself from these forces by committing to preserving energy, and more so aligning yourself with making good choices for yourself at home. It starts with your home, your body, yourself, okay? And also just your spirit in general, okay, around you. Thank you. Yes, community, spiritual leadership, okay. Around you, a defeat, a loss. This is my card. This is Venus in Aquarius right now. This is just right now, right? Venus in Aquarius asks us to perceive from the eagle's perspective, or from the hawk's eye, zoom out to understand better why it feels like a loss, and what you actually come to find that is a win. Okay, there is a win that comes out of this feeling of defeat. There's a win that comes from putting something down, a fight, to constantly preserve a way of being, okay? And you could also feel very liberated now that what is occurring, what it can have a feeling of liberation if you dig for it. Venus in Aquarius, Pluto in Aquarius, okay? It sounds salty, it sounds wrong, but that's Venus in Aquarius. It's so wrong, it's right. It's the fountain of youth. It's the fountain of you, okay? Yes. So family, friends, in general, they point to you. Love, also undoing and unraveling yourself from celebration, okay? This is a feminine spirit that alludes to taking care of the self and the mind, and that will unglitch, or that will glitch you into this higher form of intelligence that then becomes very natural and supportive and caring. What seems very cold and despite and in spite and outside, it may seem unnatural to think and feel this way. It can actually bring you to this very loving vibration. Mercury in Cancer, and the Cancer figure herself, the Queen of Cups, or themselves, no matter your gender. Okay, this is also Pisces and Scorpio. A lot to say about legacy, okay? And initially we started the message with stepping aside and away from the mother and the father figures, whoever they were, releasing yourself from self-entrapment, okay? That could very well be the spell itself, the dark magic, the curse, the hex that you assume and you take on what the mother figure in your life hands over to you. You could easily say, thank you. Not easily, by no means. You could come to easily say and then work through it. That would part. I don't know if that would be easy, but in easily coming to admit that what was handed to you, you no longer want to take on. You can start to put it down and remove yourself from it and break the spell and the curse. And this is coming to light. Okay, this is what's coming to light, this rebirth. Okay, Scorpionic and Leo, the Sun card. It's a brilliant new way of supposing that you can live. Okay, it's a way about you. It's seeing yourself through a new lens, okay? A more freeing lens. The Sun card, oh, Three of Wands. The Sun card, Leo, and then Three of Wands tries to appear. Then you are released from that, from the old self, right? Which is within your power right now. Yes, there are many things we can say about Aquarius, okay? The Death card is here. Oh, the High Priestess. You know you can do this, okay? Whether it's a journey across land or sea, or a mental, not escape, from succumbing to mental escape because of mental anguish, then you release yourself from those tendencies and you move to mental clarity, a move to a very justified moving to it at your will, okay? Here, yes, the Moon card, Cancer, Venus in Scorpio, and the Magician. Who is it? Who is it that binds you? Who is it that keeps you in the dark, okay? The Magician is Mercury, okay? Venus in Scorpio, Seven of Cups, and then Pisces, the Sun. Taking on too much, the time now is helping you to understand where this is occurring, whether it's someone around you or whether it is innately you, okay? You also have the power to create a lot of this, or to remove yourself, or to dispel. Again, you have the power to break the spell. And then this is closed, so it's like opening a secret, a box. Jupiter and Pandora have a lot to say here, okay? There is healing, emotional intelligence, and healing. There are reserves that you're tapping into. This is Scorpionic, Piscean as well. The King of Cups, masculine. The star card, Aquarius. The timing is being shown to you, okay? What happens through time, day by day, and what has happened over time in your lifetime, and also beyond these lifetimes, what it means for you now. That's why we commit to past life regression and to understanding past life, not to ooh, wow, I was this, I was that. What does it mean for you now? Okay, it has a lot to do with what you're learning at this point in time. It has a lot to do with partnerships. It has a lot to do with masculinity and the form of emotional and intelligence in general. This decision making and not leaving others in the cold, and understanding that there may be some folks that you may believe do not have your best interests, but they may actually have been guided to you or brought in your life to show you this in yourself, and how you can come to trust yourself, and how you can commit to yourself on a longer span of time, and how you can commit to a higher form of intelligence. Not saying that you are not intelligent, but that what you're going through, you must commit to honoring that higher form of intelligence that is within you, that resides within you, to do things differently, okay? To stop showing up in that manner, okay? To walk away from these forces, these behaviors, these libations or toxic nutrients, okay? Toxic nutrients, that seems like oxymoronic, right? Lately I've been into these oxymorons, like that we take on. Okay, the Hierophant speaks. Taurus, this is you. We did start a lot of the reading with the Hierophant, and how the Hierophant is that higher form of intelligence and emotional organization within you. The world around you, you can change it through this initial tapping into perception, self-perception, and perception of the self in the surroundings, in your society, okay, in your family, what you take on, what you suppose that you must take on. Okay, is it true? The Hierophant wants to know. The Hierophant speaks. Thank you so much, Taurus. I honor you. May you have a blessed end of January. Don't forget to hit like. Have a happy full moon in Leo. And I hope that the new moon in Capricorn was as enlightening as I perceive it to be for you. This reading there's a lot of depth here, and I want you to honor that there's a lot of depth to tap into, because there are reserves there that Pluto, the forces, God, whomever, whatever you believe in, they drive you, they take you there. It's a journey, okay? Mercury guides you there. Do not be scared. Pandora wasn't when they opened the box, okay? Whatever comes may come, but allow it to. Thank you. Hit like, and I honor you. Don't forget to share with other Taurians and comment. I love the comments. Thank you all for subscribing. We're going to get to 500 first, right? That's the first goal. And then we'll talk more about other goals. But share this with others. hit like, subscribe if you're still here, comment, and hit like. Don't forget to hit like. Okay, ciao.